Hey there, today I'll be showing you how to draw Totodile from Pokemon. So I'm going to have the character facing towards the left, so I'm going to start by drawing in the eye. Let's start with the bottom edge of the eye. Starting from the front, we're going to curve towards the back. Coming up. Now from here I'm going to draw in the iris because the iris actually overlaps the upper eyelid. So we want to draw this large oval tucked in underneath this bottom eye. So up here, we go up to the top, and we're going to curve back down and just tuck it in underneath that line. Inside here we're going to draw a smaller oval, starting from the top. We'll curve down to the bottom and come back up towards the top. Up here I want to draw a little highlight, so I'm going to draw a curve from left to right inside this oval. And then from end to end, I'm going to come down in the middle and just draw a little curve like this. Up in here we're just going to color that in black. Now let's tuck in the upper eyelid underneath this iris. So from here I'm going to curve up and tuck this in behind the iris. And I'm going to pull it back down on the right side to that point on the end. From this point I want to draw in the upper edge of the eye, so the ridge that goes up above the eye. So just along the nose bridge I want to curve up over the iris and back down. So right about here I'm going to curve up over the eye, and then I'm just going to pull this down in an angle this way. Now this line actually connects the back all the way to the tip of the tail, but I don't know how long this body is going to be yet until I draw in the face. So let's get back to the face area. So from here I'm going to draw in between the eyes. You can see the back side of the left eye. I want to draw the skull. So just down here, I'm just going to draw a curve like this. Now from here I'm going to leave a gap and I want to draw the nose bridge towards the snout. So imagine this line curving down here to the bridge of the nose. Now from here I want to draw an overlap. So these two lines will overlap the back side of the ridge over the left eye. So I'm going to step back here and curve up and over like this. From this side, I'm going to do an overlap to draw the snout. So coming down here, I'm going to go up, curving around to the tip of the snout, and pull this back in. It's almost like an oval sort of leaned over this way. From this side, I want to do an overlap. So stepping down, I want to curve the upper edge of the mouth, going up towards the eye, right about there. From this point, I want to draw in a little nostril. So up here, I'm just going to draw a little hook, and I'm going to pull that hook tip back in. Let's go ahead and draw in the bottom edge of the mouth. So I'm going to have the mouth wide open, so probably down to about here. I want to draw in the bottom edge first before I draw the teeth, because there's some overlapping that happens here. So I'm going to step over a little bit. I'm going to draw a curve coming down, and then right about here I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to draw in some teeth on the edge here. So on this side here, curve up and pull this back. Up here I'm going to draw the same thing. So up and pulling it back. So it's got a slight curve to it. I'm going to draw a slightly smaller one back here like this. Now from this point, it's going to come back in, but the tongue overlaps on top of the teeth that overlap on top of the edge of the mouth. So from this point, I'm going to curve in the tongue. I'm just going to curve in like this. In behind the tongue, we're going to draw in some teeth, just like we did over here. So just up here, I'm going to draw a curve, and I'm going to pull that back in. Draw one more here, and then a smaller one in the back, like that. Now from this side, I want to draw the inside edge of the mouth coming into the front of that mouth. So up here, I'm just going to curve and just follow the curve of the tongue all the way around until I get past this tooth, and I'm just going to pull it in like this. Let's close that little gap off there. Let's draw the bottom edge of the outer part of the jaw. So here I'm just going to curve around, tapering out and up towards the eye. So from the front, curve around, and I'm just going to get a little bit wider and just kind of let it fade off like that. From here, now we can sort of figure out how big the belly is going to be. Now the belly is almost the same size as the head from the top of the eye to the jaw. So if I just measure that out, I kind of want to take this point from the middle of the jaw and curve down to the bottom. So curving down like this. Now I'm going to stop there. I'm going to go back towards this tail. Now I want the tip of the tail to be just slightly higher than the bottom of the belly here, because I'm going to have the tail curved up a little bit. So from this point, I'm going to angle this line down and start to pull it outwards to right about there. Okay, so you see the body sort of like one big sort of curve like this. From here I want to draw in the arm. So from this point I'm going to draw in an arm just bent this way with 4 fingers and 1 thumb. So from here I'm going to do a little curve. Let's draw on the thumb. So I'm going to draw a curve and in. Okay, so it's a little point. I'm going to do a slight overlap, curving a claw, curving it back. We're going to do some overlapping here. So stepping down, out and in. Do that again, out and in. and one final small little pinky. And now we're going to take this and pull it all the way back up towards the shoulder. Now I want to connect these 2 points with a curve. It's all connected like this. Let's go ahead and draw in the chest detail. So here if I imagine this is the center of the body here. So I'm going to take this point from where the jaw meets the chest, do an angled line. From here I'm going to curve in behind the arm. Now from this point I just want to curve, that same curve like this, I just want to follow it down slightly. Now if I imagine it coming down even further, I'm going to draw a point right there. That's my center of my chest. From this point I'm going to angle a line out, just tuck it in behind that line there. And then from here I'm going to curve and tuck this in underneath the arm. Let's go ahead and draw in this leg here. So this leg sort of is a big thigh, it goes into the foot, but it overlaps to the bottom of the body. So I'm going to have to locate that first before I draw the rest of it in. So up here, it's almost like a circle underneath this hand, but there's gaps in the top and the bottom. So this big, I'm going to start from here, I'm going to curve around like this. I'm going to go to the back and just do the other side like that. So you can see that's almost like a complete circle with a couple gaps. From up here, I'm going to do an overlap. Come down and pull this back up for one toe. Do an overlap here, curving down and up. You can see that the bottoms are at the same height. I'll do that one more time, coming down. And now for this, I'm going to pull this right into that curve there. Now that I have that in place, I can draw the rest of the tail. So I'm just going to close this off. Imagine this body coming down and into the tip of the tail here, and just close it off like that. Let's go ahead and draw in this side. We're going to draw in this arm. So imagining this arm flipped over, you're not going to see the thumb poking out on this side. I'm going to actually have the thumb tucked in like this. So up here, I'm going to curve down to the first finger. Curve up, and curve down. So just a series of zigzags till I get the 4 fingers. And then the 4th finger, I'm just going to pull this arm back in behind the body. And then for the thumb, to make it look like it's this, I'm just going to curve down towards the tip of the thumb and then pull it back. Let's go ahead and draw the backside leg. So we want to draw the thigh. So this thing here is going to get tucked in behind here. So lining this up at the top, and curve this around. So it's at the same height at the bottom here. We're going to draw on some toes. So we're going to do an overlap up here and just draw a curve like this. I want to overlap the toe in front. So I'll just cross that line like that, go back up, crossing. Now from here, I want to pull this back and just flatten it out as I get towards the tail and just pull it straight up. Up here, let's draw in some spines along the back. There's 3 main ones and then one at the tip of the tail. So up here, I want to draw a large one. So I'm going to draw from here, curving to the tip, and I'm going to curve it back in the opposite direction, back in. I'm going to come starting at the same spot, I'm going to go out, and pull that back in. And you can see I'm getting a little bit smaller as I get towards the bottom, pulling that back in. And these curves actually come in and curve in towards each other to a point. The last one here, I want to draw it quite big. So from here to the tip, and then pulling it back in. It looks like there's a little spot here, so I'm just going to draw a little oval up here. Just like that. And we'll draw in some fangs on the top. So there's 2 on either side of the snout. So starting up here, I'm going to curve down and curve back up. Draw one more in behind, just a little short one here, making sure they're lined up at the bottoms there. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Totodile from Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.